all of a sudden it hit me like, by noon that day, like, F this, I'm getting drunk. And I'm going home, I get that cool shirt I like to shoot pool with, and there's Carl in front of my house, like an Amway stalker. Like, smoking his cigarettes, waiting for me, like, we have a date, you know? And he told me to get in the car. Now, I didn't know if it was illegal to tell him no, so he kidnapped me. Right? I went to a place called Charlie Street. Now, Charlie Street changed my life. Day one, H&I, right to a place where that's been the first treatment and drug and alcohol rehabilitation center in Orange County since the 50s. And it's for homeless men. And that's when I saw you. That's when I saw what you really do, man. You're not being condescending, you're combing their hair, you're helping them find their way. And I remember Carl saying, this is what we do. Those meetings are good, we need to go to them. That's not what we do. That's where we go to report on what we do. This is what we do if we want to keep this thing. And I started to feel like, man, you don't know me. I'm an ex-mental patient homeless guy. Maybe something about my past, that worst part of my past, can be used. Maybe I have value. And I remember coming home not thirsty at all, man. And Carl went with me every day. He read the book with me. He didn't say read it, he read with me. He didn't say write, he wrote with me. He just took me along. I don't know if he was lonely or if I was his only sponsee, but we were together every day. He got me 6 coffee commitments in a week. I was the caffeine connection. And commitments are, we don't need you to do this, man. We don't need you to lead the meeting. We don't need you to secretary the meeting or set up chairs. We can all do this. Bring your own damn chair. Buy your own coffee. We don't need that. You do. Because see, visitors are just passing through and they get catered to, but families stays and families got chores. And Carl was giving me chores. That's what commitments are, the chores for family. And the moment you get chores, you remember the family and you stay. And Carl knew it, I needed a family. 5 years we went like this, man. We read the book and I spoke a little bit. I never got anybody sober past the 3rd step, you know. I tried. I did a lot of H&I, and my life changed. My life did change. 5th year, I came into a meeting one time, Carl took off. Carl left, my higher power left, because I didn't believe in God. I just made Carl my higher power. When he left, I got offended in a meeting. You know how you say that really cool stuff, and then somebody else has that counter share, what he just said is stupid? I got offended, and I didn't come back for a year. Now, I only came back to get a chip on my 6th year anniversary, because when you drug your mother, she deserves a coin. You know what I mean? And she likes those chips. It was part of our 9th step. And then I didn't come back for another year. And that's 2 meetings in 2 years, 7 years clean. I'm here to report to you right now, straight up, to every single member in this room, I was sober. I didn't drink, I didn't drug. I made more money than I'd ever made in my life. I see more of the world than I've ever seen in my life. There are more dynamic changes happening in my life in those 2 years. And I don't know what I said when I came back to AA, but you guys will literally laugh at little bunny fuzzy slipper nipple. And you go, yeah. But when I got done with my 7-year commemoration ship, you looked at me in horror, like, and silence. Now, I don't know exactly what I said, so I'll paraphrase, okay? Hey, my name's Todd. Apparently, I'm an alcoholic. 7 years. Woo! Only been in 2 meetings, 2 years. Bam! By the way, this is a cult. You think you just transferred addictions, man? You just transfer from your alcohol and your drugs and shit over to just being with each other? I won't drink if you don't drink. I won't drink if you don't drink. Hang together, work together, make love together, borrow money from each other. You eat the same shit every single day, say the same stuff every single day. Don't you get bored with it? Hiding in here, conventions, conferences, you know, dodgeball, bang a tweaker. I mean, all that crap you guys are doing. Get out of here, man. I make more money in a month my dad makes in a year. I got a car up there you'll never have. I've ridden on the Sahara Desert at sunset on an Arabian horse. You are hiding in here. I got a much simpler program. It's a 2-step program called Get Sober, Get Some. Okay? I'm telling you to get some life. And I suggest you put the rock down, follow me out the door, and I'll show you my way. Drop the mic. And this lady's like, do we clap? Pure silence, all right? I walk outside and lean against my sports car with my cigarette, wait for y'all to come running out. Oh my God, he's got it. You know, and instead the door's shut, I hear nothing but laughter. I said a really funny joke. And then I drove away, didn't come back for 2 more years. I speak at conferences and conventions. You should hear what 2,000 people sound like when we go, oh. Isn't that what it's about, guys? Don't drink no matter what. Don't you hear that in the meetings all the time? Don't drink no matter what. Don't drink no matter what. Isn't that why you wanted me here? Give me 12 steps and a book and some bad coffee so I could learn how not to drink. I did it. 4 years, no drinking. I didn't need you. I got you 2 times and you dissed me. I'm out. Now there were some small changes in my life, small, subtle. I gained 80 pounds. I look like young Danish Santa now. I'm smoking 2 packs of cigarettes every single day. I'm shooting pool to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6 nights a week. I'm cheating on my wife with anything that looks like a girl on a weekly basis. I can't sleep. I'm sweating the bed again. I'm armed. I want to kill me. My neighbor Brian, he's dead. I'm killing him. I spontaneously start fights in the middle of the street, and I'm losing my mind. Now, also, I'm embezzling from my company. I started a little escort service. You know, bad homicidal, suicidal, Santa smoking hooker pimp. Now it's going great. See, I really am offended by don't drink no matter what. I don't know what that means. See, apparently I need a more sufficient replacement than alcohol. You can't just tell me to stop drinking. You're in danger if I stop drinking. My feelings come back and I don't know how to deal with them, and then I get worse and worse and worse, and now I'm in danger and you're in danger. Alcohol is my medicine. So if you take my medicine, you better give me something better than alcohol. Don't just give me a replacement so you can live with me. Give me something that helps me live. And I don't know, and I got alcoholism, man. It's more powerful than me. Don't feel bad because I can't come back. Even though it would be a good idea if I came back. It watches me while I sleep and tells me I'll make your relationship decisions. I'll make your financial decisions. And you're dead. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but you're dead. And when I brush my teeth, it's over my shoulder as well, just looking at me. I'm in my walk-in closet with my gun continuously. One night I'm in there all night long crying, trying to kill myself, and my wife's not going to. Honey, don't shoot yourself. Tanis and Cassie are right on the other side of that wall. They were little too and wanted me. Honey, come out, let's just talk about this. I remember pushing her back, crying, man, just psychotic break, you know. One of the jacuzzi and I sat and watched the sun come up. The only thing I could think of is I need to take sun lovers on the water. I need a boat. You know, I'm gonna go get some more money and expand my hook. And I drove with all speed to my office. I have 87 employees that work around me. You know what I mean? I walk right past them, go into my office, shut them like a little tweaker, man. Just hear this. I'm like, what? This little skinny kid named Kyle, like, hi, I started here yesterday and I heard you haven't had a drink in 9 years. I'm like, yeah. It's great. And he's like, I think I'm an alcoholic. Well, I know if you know there's a good meeting. I'm like, shit. And I tell him, El Toro Club, Mission Viejo, 5:30, it's my favorite. You know? And he goes, I need a ride. Shit. Then it hits me, there's a strip club in the parking lot called the Library, right? I'll take him to his meeting and I'll go have my own meeting, and then when I'm done with my meeting, I'll pick him up from his meeting. You know? And I'm kind of excited. We're driving there. He's like this. Will you sponsor me? I want what you have. Well, you're going to need some guns and some strippers. I thought that was complicated. You've been there like, no! Man, I am so glad there was a 2-seat car and we were just alone. Because when he asked me for my help, there was something inside him that said, we need to get you better because we need to help you. I literally said this, I will show you my way. I went to the AA meeting, man. I was like, Kyle, go smoke. Cool. Old guy. I looked for the first old guy. Old guy, what's your name? Mike, I'm your new sponsor. I got a hooker thing we can talk about later. I need 2 blue book things. Okay, we'll call this my home group. You got a sponsor, got this. Walked up to the coffee guy. Hey, dude, I need to make the coffee. No, I need to get the fucking coffee. Took that coffee, dude, because I didn't know if it was the coffee or the old guy or the books. Or I just know we need to get me better so we can help Kyle, right? We did his first step at Gold Hill Tavern over a glass of Red Bull and ice and a game of pool. We're shooting pool, and he's like, I don't think we should be in a bar. And I go, you can't hide from booze. I'm drinking that one thing, that's cool. You know what I mean? By the time he got to his 3rd step, I'm getting it. I'm back. I'm crying. He thinks I'm manic. And I'm back. I'm 90 days sober, 10 years clean. I moved to Temecula. That's where I live. And I walk in 10 years crying, well, 10. And this is, I speak a lot, and I tell a lot of the men and women in this room, there's somebody in this room with time. We pray for the suffering alcoholic. You think that's a newcomer. There's somebody in here who's the fake version of you's doing this thing, the real version of you's done. You've got to get sincere. That means honesty without hypocrisy.